Hello, hello, Hans. How you doing today? This is your handful mama. You guys, today I'm gonna be making some homemade fries on my channel. As you can see, I've already cut down some of my fries. I've already got around about 5 or 6 of these small potatoes, and I have cut them down. And we're making homemade fries today, you guys. But I'm gonna put a little kick to my homemade fries. I'm gonna be adding me a little of this cayenne pepper today, and then I'm gonna be adding some onion powder. Just for the seasoning, because I don't use salt, but I'm gonna put a little kick to them with this cayenne pepper, just a sprinkle. But you guys, these are going to be my first time homemade seasoned fries. So you guys, like I said, I've got my potatoes already in the bowl. I've cut them down. These are the Idaho potatoes. I'm pretty sure you can pick up some potatoes in your local grocery store if you want to try this same recipe, something quick for your family, not store-bought, really fresh. And I'm telling you, there is nothing like a fresh tasting French fry cut right from the actual potato. But you guys, I already have my oil over here on the stove. Olive oil is getting heated so I can throw these fries in. But while that is getting heated, I'm going to go ahead and season my cut fries right here. And you guys, one more thing. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Just use your thumb right here. Use your thumb and just go right and click on the subscribe button. And then to the right, just click the notification bell, Hans. But anyway, a little humor. But I'm going ahead and I'm going to actually cut down this last potato. I'm going to move my bowl. And usually I just cut mine down like this around about uh, almost an inch. Almost an inch. And this is usually how I do mine. Just cut them in the middle. Turn my eye down a little bit. And if you have any little bad spots on your potato, you can just take those bad spots off. And after we take those bad spots off, I'm going to go ahead and cut these up. Now, if you have a French fry cutter, that's fine. But I like to do mine where I know what inch I'm cutting them, so they will go ahead and cook up the same. Because I don't want mine on the thin side. So these are just round about, you can get some long potatoes, but like this one right here, it's no more than maybe 2 to 3 inches. But if you find a longer potato, you might end up having the fries that might be at least round about 5 to 6 inches long. Okay, do this one last little piece. And this is how they're looking. So I'm going to go ahead in with my onion powder. Got a little clumps in there. They like it didn't want to come out. So I'm just going to sprinkle around about maybe 4 teaspoons so they'll be really good and coated with that seasoning. So when they fry up, I can really taste this onion seasoning. Actually, I'm going to put me around about another teaspoon. I really want to be able to taste flavor, that onion flavor. Now we know how cayenne pepper is kind of spicy, so you want to make sure you're not using a lot. And I'm just going to put about just that sprinkle right there. And that's not even half a teaspoon. Because the cayenne pepper, it really will put a kick to it. You do not need much. Go ahead and just swirl those around. And you still can see that cayenne pepper. You still can see it, so you don't need a lot. You just want to season it a little with that cayenne pepper. But these guys gonna come out really, really spicy. Now, if you the type that like the spicy, put you another half a teaspoon on. My oil should be ready over here. I'm just gonna bring it up just a little. I toss these guys around to make this recipe for your family. You can save a lot of money because normally what I have in this bowl at your local grocery store, you might pay close to $2 for just about a half a bag of fries. So I like to cut mine down and save a lot of money instead of spending a whole lot on one bag. And if the one bag is probably just going to be one serving in my household, one bag, one meal, that's it. Okay, so I think my oil is ready. I'm going to go ahead and start dropping these guys in just with my hand, just like that. And kind of spread them out. These guys actually going to cook up close to 15 minutes because you want them to have like that golden crisp on each side. And make sure your eyes up on the right temperature because you don't want your fries to sit long and then just soak up a whole lot of oil. I'm just going to get all mine in here really, really good. Shake them a little bit because I have a couple more to add in there. Make sure your temperature, if you're using a deep fryer or if you're frying these guys on the stove, just make sure your oil is at the correct temperature. Like I said, because you don't want them sitting long, so they'll soak up all the excess oil, and then you'll have just a lot of oil when they get done in your fry. So let me put this bowl in the sink, wash off my stove, and then I'm going to show you guys how they look. Got a soapy towel here to clean my stove. Those potatoes that I had laid on it. Clean it over here as well. Wash this towel out. Okay, got me a soapy towel to clean my stove. And a lot of guys might say, well, why she doing a recipe on homemade fries? A lot of people might not know how to do homemade fries and might not know how to cook them, and a lot of people like to save. A lot of families are very large, and I mean, if you can make your own, get to buy your own 5-pound bag of potatoes. Like in my local grocery store, they had the 5-pound bag they had them for $1.99. And it's the Idaho potato. It's a really good potato. So I went ahead and, took advantage of that because I'll be able to make out of that 5-pound bag. I'll be able to make 5 or 6 pans of these fries, homemade fries, and season them however I want to season them. So that's the good thing about it. Because I have bought the Idaho potatoes, and Like I said, me and my family, that's just one serving. Sometimes it actually don't be enough for everyone. I usually buy fries maybe, like I said, once or twice out the month, but I get the Idaho in the bag. It's over $3 and it's only for one meal, like we have in burgers or like a chicken sandwich. So I prefer to do mine like this and say, hope you guys appreciate the handful mama bringing you guys these videos. But this is how they're looking, guys. They frying are really, really good. Homemade onion, cayenne, seasoned fries. I want mine to have just a little kick to them, but not a lot. You can season yours with whatever you want to season them with. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you season them while they are on the before you put them in your skillet. You can go ahead and season them now like you want to. I know a lot of people, and I have done it myself. I see a lot of people, they will season their fries with salt after they're done. Now, if you want to do that, that's fine. You can sprinkle it. If you're a person that want to use the salt, you can use the salt to sprinkle them before you fry them. And if you want that extra salt, just another sprinkle after they're done. But there's nothing like a fresh French fried potato. Potato fry. Homemade. Go good, like I said, with that burger. Or if you want to throw some chili and cheese on them. I hope you guys will check out my homemade potato skin video. I also will be doing a homemade onion ring video. Also homemade corn dog, mini corn dog. So you guys, I have a lot of exciting videos coming. Like I said, you have to subscribe. Please subscribe. Anyway, we're going to get back to the fries. Camera just a little more. Put that towel there, but I don't think I'm going to need it. One of my gifts from my young son for Christmas. Bless this kitchen. I really need a lot of blessings all through my home. I hope you guys are being blessed all through your home. The people that are in Texas, I hope you guys are seeing some sunshine and some light. Even though I know it's been kind of hectic. I mean, I've had some issues on this end as well through the snowstorm. My truck is down. My radiator busted. I was trying to uh, get out and go get some groceries, and my truck got stuck in my front yard, and now my radiator is busted, shut, and now I will be out of probably $400 trying to get that fixed. And actually, I'm thinking about putting it on myself, me and my son. I told y'all that's why I'm handful mama, because I actually do it all. I might have to put that radiator on myself to save a couple $100. Let me bring the camera back close, you guys, to let you guys see how they're looking. And like I said, these will cook up about 15 minutes. You want to make sure they cook up really, really good. Make sure the potato is done in the inside and you can constantly move them around. But if you leave them, make sure you're not gone no more than a minute or two, because they cook up really, really fast, because you don't want to have them on a really low temperature, because they're not going to get that crisp. If you leave them and they're like on a low temperature, they're going to get kind of soggy. We know fries need to go ahead and fry up
kind of like on the highest temperature possible. That's not going to burn your oil. Like I said, you do leave them. Make sure your temperature is still kind of high and don't be gone no more than a minute or two if you can help it. Because these fried potatoes, there's something that you got to cook with love. You don't want to burn them. You want to save as much as you can. And while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get my dish. So these guys have been on probably close to 10 minutes. And look like they coming to the finish end. You guys, make sure you subscribe. Please turn on your notification bell because you might just have a bag of potatoes in the refrigerator and your handful mama sometimes go live cooking certain things. I might go live, you never know. And you might have like I said, potatoes and you check out that quick video and grab those potatoes and make those children some easy fried potatoes homemade. I'm telling you, they will really, really enjoy. I'm just going to put them in this simple pan. I save a lot of my pie pans for like those hard dishes. So I'm just going to take them out and I'm going to just put them in this little pie pan right here. Because believe me, as soon as I take them out, the kids are going to get them really, really quickly. And they're not going to last long. So, look like they're done. And this is the color you want them to be. That fresh, golden, crisp, brown, light colored, pretty color French fry when they're done. So I'm just going to shake them. And if you have a napkin, you can put a napkin down. But I'm going to shake mine so they don't have the excess olive oil. But this is how they should be looking. I'm going to go ahead and start getting the rest of it out. Of them out here. And don't turn off your oil until you have all of them out. Because the only thing that's going to do, that's just going to make your fry be full of oil if the stove is off. If you already turned off your burner, that's just going to make them just sit in the excess oil while your temperature cools down. And then your fry is going to be soggy. And it's not going to have that texture that you want it to have. You want it to be on that crunch, crispy side. I'm going to shake these. Like I said, you can put these on a napkin if you prefer. But I'm going to shake them and make sure they don't have a lot of oil in them. And this is just my old little pan that I use for everything. I'm going to have to throw it away soon because it's getting kind of weak, but it's still working. So your handful, mama, going to keep it. And like I said, it comes in handy. Great for these kind of hot dishes that you're taking out. Get the rest of these out here. This is how they're looking. There's nothing like a fresh fry that you have cut down and made yourself or your family. I'm pretty sure they'll appreciate all the love and the time that you put inside of this quick dish. You can make as many as you want. Save a whole lot, but like I was saying, these times and days we have to save as much as we can. If we're going out there getting those groceries, we have to be mindful and be thankful for what we have, but we also want to try to stretch our dollar as much as we can. Because there's nothing wrong with putting in a little work and go ahead and get those fries cut down or whatever meal that we're trying to prepare. If we can see an outlet out where we can save, there's nothing wrong with saving. I'm going to go ahead and take off Turn off my eye, and I'm going to get my skillet. Hold on this back burner. Just give me a minute, you guys. Let me get my little mitt here. Get that eye on the back. Get that skillet on the back. It's very hot, so I'm going to be careful, careful, careful. Get that cool down. And here we go, you guys. They are done. Let me wipe off my little eye because I think a little oil got on it. I see a little smoke coming. I can wipe off my stove as well. Those little oil drops, we know how that can be. It'll smoke a little if you drop a little oil. And I think I did. Okay, but you guys, this how they are looking. This how they turn out. And like I said, if you want to do a little sprinkle after they're done, I'm just going to do just a lightly sprinkle of that cayenne pepper. And then I'm going to do a lightly sprinkle of that onion powder as well. Just a light sprinkle. Just a little light sprinkle just like that. Because like I said, you can season your fries after you get them out. You can season them before you put them in. It's up to you. I like to season mine before I put them in. Now, sometimes I will put a little sprinkle on them afterwards. But this time I just did both. But this is how they turn out, you guys. Homemade fry. I'm going to try it. Tastes good. Still on the hot side. You guys, this is how they turn out. You guys, don't sleep on this. Let's save some money. And you guys, it has that little kick of that cayenne pepper, but not a lot. So you guys, these are my homemade Idaho seasoned cayenne pepper and onion flavor homemade fries. I'll see you later, Huns, in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, I know I said that before, but if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I have more and more exciting videos for you, my Huns. Y'all be safe. Turn on that notification bell, and I'll see you, my Huns. You can share this video with everyone. Y'all be safe, be blessed, and I will see you, my Huns, in the next video.